Hello, everyone. We are back. Yay. Thank you for sharing, guys. Oh my goodness. I was so excited when I got home from retreat and I tried to do it and it gave me my page. And I thought, okay, we're gonna do a little test. So I popped on at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna talk to you about these beautiful papers. I thought, well, let's just see and remind you that I was gonna be here at 8. So here we are. Hello, Corinne. Hi, Sheila. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Thelma. So yes, hey Linda. I know, I'm glad I made it too. I'm very happy. Hey Lisa. I love doing YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I do, but I felt adrift without my Facebook ladies, right? All right, and gentlemen, there might be some men watching, and they're just incognito. I did make it. Hey Stacy. Yes, yes, yes. Hi Sheila. Thank you for sharing, guys. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. All right. Woo. Now I got to get my feet back under me, right? Okay, so let's talk about some things that we're going to talk about these papers. Hey, Pam, but let's talk first about some things that are happening. Of course, the Creativity Delivered, the Sending Cheer class, right? This is the last day to register for this class. Registration closes tomorrow. I think around lunchtime because I plan to order tomorrow evening. So remember, these are the projects. We did these together, right? This one's the gift card holder, just a simple gift card holder. And then this cute little fun fold, the ho, ho, ho with Santa. And then the gingerbread. This was my swap card for backstage or leadership, as we used to call it. So these 4 projects, you get enough supplies to make 8. So 2 of each card. Hello, Carol Deegan. Hello, Valerie. Thank you guys for sharing. You're going to get a half a pack of the beautiful A Walk in the Forest. This is our product that we are doing a charitable give back on, right? So this is the pretty paper that you will get. Now yours will be cut 6 to 6 for mailing purposes. All right, it's just as a more economical way to mail the paper. And yes, for those of you that have asked me, the bears on here, I think there's 3 on here that you can actually punch out with the punch. So that's pretty cool, huh? I love this paper. It's got some fabulous patterns on it. Hey, Carol Zeezer. And then that one. So you're going to get that. You're going to get the fabulous Christmas Tidings embossing folder, which is brand new in the mini catalog. I love this folder. I keep playing with it. Just made something today with it for next month's Creativity Delivered. And you're going to get a package of these beautiful flat adhesive backed sequins. Okay, so all of that, plus enough supplies to make 2 of each of the projects, plus envelopes, plus a full color PDF, all for, I believe it's $30, right? Somebody tell me if I'm right. There's so much going on, but I believe that is correct. Yep, $30 for local pickup, and of course the $9 priority postage to get it to you if you're long distance. Sign up ends, as I said, tomorrow, I think around lunchtime. So if this is one that you want to grab, you do it at home. You do want to pick up, and you can do that through your registration form, right? You do want to pick up the Sending Cheer bundle so that you can create these, if you want to create these exactly like I did them, right? So with the package, with the stocking, with the gingerbread people, etc., because you will need that Sending Cheer bundle to do such a thing. You can also substitute images you have and just kind of use my layouts and the cardstock that's provided, right? But that is entirely up to you. If you want to add Sending Cheer bundle to your registration, that is fine. I'll make sure it is in your package when it is delivered to you. Okay, so that's that one. And then Double Down Saturday is coming back on September 30th. We are doing a Christmas Stamp-A-Stack. That is going to be 16 cards with envelopes, 4 of each of the designs that you see here. I don't know which of these is my favorite. This is a little fun fold. Okay, it's going to stand up real nice. Pop that manger scene out front. Here is the beautiful Noel with the new adhesive back glimmer paper that I'm going to show you in a minute. And then the pretty poinsettias. That comes out of the Rusty Crepe bundle. So if you're coming to class, obviously you can use my supplies, my dies and stamps. All the card kit will be cut for you. You will just do your die cutting that you need to because of stamped imagery, etc. And if you're not coming to class, you can get it to go, substitute images that you have, or you can pick up some of the items that I used, and I listed them all in the registration as well. Now that registration stays open until the 21st, but you do want to get registered by then. That's only 4 days away, guys. I can't believe we're past the middle of September, right? The class again is on September 30th. You can do a porch pickup, and this is available to mail to my long distance friends. The $9 priority postage applies for this. You're also going to get a $20 goodie bag of products, some of which you'll use on your cards and plenty left over to create and design your own projects. Okay. And then the other piece, and I only have 3 of these left, guys. So if you're interested, you want to grab them. They're half gone already. This cute pumpkin wall plaque for fall. I love this. Time is flying by. That is for sure. So you're going to get some product in the class fee. You're going to get the plaque itself. You'll get to come to the class. Again, it's on September 30th. It's part of the double down if you'd like to do that. And you'll be able to cut out and die cut your leaves and your greetings and stamp and color your little gnome. If you don't like gnomes, if this turns you off, that's not a problem. We can just pop a third flower. Yeah, listen to me. A third leaf in there. And you can use one of the pre-cut ones, or we can cut one in a particular color. So again, this one I believe is $25. You're going to get over $15 in product in your goodie bag along with the plaque. The plaque already has the raffia on it and the hanging wire. So you won't have to worry about doing any of that in case raffia is not your thing. Pop it off, right? However you want to do it. Okay. All right. So those are the 3 events that I have going on or are in process right now. Sign up for 1, 2, or all 3. And what else? Oh, we did these beautiful cards together too, didn't we? So we did these Thursday for Coffee and Cards over on YouTube since I wasn't able to go live on Facebook on Thursday. This is the Lazy Days bundle that we use to create these projects. If you are interested in that bundle, you want to grab it soon because it is on low inventory, but it is still available, or it was as of this morning. And they were fun. They were fun to make. And we kind of did, more of a simpler design here, and then kind of graduated into more of an avid design. So this will carry you through whatever level of stamper you feel that you are. And the winner of these is Peggy Dixon, I think the name was. So Peggy, congratulations. I don't know if you're watching me on Facebook. I will have to try to reach out to you over on YouTube. Or if you are reaching out, or if you are on here with me, please let me know, because I will need your address to send these pretty cards to you. But thank you again for watching, commenting, and giving me a thumbs up. All right. And then, I always have to give you a reminder of what these look like. So these are the Just Cards for this month. Free with a minimum $35 product order on my website using the monthly host code, or $50 order will bump it up and you'll get an embellishment pack to go along with your card kit. This is a single card per design with envelope and a color PDF. The in-person class is always the second Wednesday of the month at 3 p.m. And, or of course we can do this as a to-go for just $4. All right. Now I think I've covered all the business talk. What do you think? Let me look at these papers with you though, right? So I did just get these right before I left for retreat. They are gorgeous. This is the glimmer paper. It's a true yellow gold, as you can see. Hi, Jeannie. And then there's a silver in here as well. The Noel on the one card for the Stamp-A-Stack is cut out of the gold. There's the silver. I mean, this is true gold and silver. If you missed some of our other gold and silvers, then this is a true gold and silver. And it's thick. It is thick, but I had no problems cutting the Noel. I know in the past when we had some glimmer paper, sometimes it was hard to get the dies to cut through it. That's back in the olden days, right? Hey, Janine. But the backing just peels right off. So once you cut it, you're just going to pick up a corner here, bend it back a little bit. It's going to peel off of your die cut very easily. Like I said, I didn't have any problem cutting through with the dies. So yeah, it is gorgeous. I love it. And I miss having this paper all year round, but especially at the holidays, right? When we're all doing just a little bit more to step up our cards. This is definitely something that will help you do that. And it's I can't tell you the price off the top of my head. Maybe Corinne can help me with that. I don't know if you remember. It's either $7 or $10, so not crazy expensive. All right, then let's look at the tartan. I had posted this one on my Facebook page because I loved this one too. And I asked for ideas, and a lot of you said, hey, Connie, a lot of you said you saw fall, and I sure see fall too, right? And this is the tartan plaid. It looks like it should be textured, but it's not, but it does have a sheen, as you probably the light is playing off of it, so you can see that. And then the back side is the white with that same, I think that's copper. Does it tell me? Copper clay, Lost Lagoon, and Pebble Path are our colors. 7, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, thanks, Thelma. 7. Good. Good. So you're going to get 2 sheets of each. There's the copper. Here is the Lost Lagoon. Okay. Love. And then the Pebble Path. So I definitely see fall colors in here. This will go to my retreat coming up this weekend. Yes, I just got home tonight and I'm going again on Thursday. But I was an attendee at this one this weekend, and next weekend I'm the leader. So, but beautiful. Can't wait to play with this and the autumn leaves bundle. So pretty. Now these are in the online exclusive section of the website. Yes, it is, Travella. Yep, that's right, Valerie. It is adhesive back. I haven't even opened this pack. Let's do that. This is the Traditions of St. Nick, which of course coordinates with the St. Nicholas bundle that's in the mini catalog. So we're seeing this together. I love all the old-fashioned Santas. And those trees are really pretty too. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. And oh my goodness, now I'm in love. You know me and my gingerbread and my candy canes. Oh my goodness. Look at that. All right, who else loves gingerbread and candy canes? Drop me a little comment. And then a pretty, I know there used to be a term for this in my head, but it's a Victorian pattern. I can't tell you the name of it off the top of my head right now. Could be because I'm really tired. Oh, that's cute. Old-fashioned mailboxes. That's really cute. And a great neutral color background. Yay, I see lots of me's and love this. At least me too. And good. Another pretty pattern. That looks like copper clay too. Copper clay is more versatile than I originally thought it was going to be. I am loving it. Okay, this paper is awesome. Holy cow. Some old olive. So if you remember me mentioning that this paper was just released on September 6th, it was originally planned to be part of the second celebration. Stamp It Up worked several years in advance, right? So at the time, the paper was designed, created, okay, we're going to use this as second celebration. In the meantime, from the time of creation and planning to when it would have been released, we eliminated the second celebration. So consequently, they had this paper and they wanted to do something special with it. So they launched it. They launched it along with the mini catalog. And I'm so happy they did because it is gorgeous. That's holly leaves. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. So again, the reason I mention that is because I don't know how much of each of these papers they have. Typically, we don't order as much for celebration as we do for just regular ordering. So if you're falling in love with any of these that I'm sharing with you, don't wait. I don't want you to be disappointed. And I know it's been, a little tough. We've run out of some things. They are coming back in, maybe slower than we would like, but they will be back. But if you fall in love with these papers, you want to grab them. Okay, and then the stockings, they're so cute too. Okay, so I might have a new favorite pack of paper. I don't know. What do you think? This one is pretty good, guys. Especially if you have that love of Victorian, because I really do. When I was a little girl, there was a house on a road that we traveled quite frequently, and it was really run down. I think it was deserted. And I always dreamed of, buying a house like that someday and fixing it up and repairing it and all of that. And I married a man who could absolutely help me do that. But we never did it. And I don't think at this point we're fixing up enough. I don't think we're fixing that up. So this one is called Shining Christmas. Again, it has that really smooth texture on the surface, and it's got some foil accents, this pretty tree pattern, and then just some flat on the back. I know, aren't they gorgeous? I love them. On your new iPad, if you comment, you lose me. Well, that's not good. Thank you, Betty. And then we've got some, this is Mossy Meadow on Cherry Cobbler packages. Fun. Stripe, again, that foil coming through. And then a mat with the Christmas lights. Oh my, Argyle. Great for stockings, die cutting stockings, right? Sending cheer. And then some ornaments on that side. Sending cheer has the stocking. Holly. Did I show you the holly? No, I don't think I did. This is pretty. I love this one. Polka dots. Oh. And candy canes. Cute. The foil's probably really playing with your eyes, but they're small candy canes all over this paper with little hearts scattered in between. And then just a nice neutral pattern in the back in the cherry cobbler. Was that 6? It was 6. Okay. So there is Shining Christmas. Another beautiful pack of paper. You got to give it to Stampin' Up. As much as sometimes we're frustrated, they come out with the most beautiful designer series paper. The pack with the gingerbread, that was St. Nicholas, Traditions of St. Nick. This one, right? Let's see if I can find the gingerbread. Yeah. That guy, Traditions of St. Nick. That is so cute. And if you do, or you're somebody that does, sorry, I just got an idea. Hey, Marlene, if you like to do frame art, this would be a great background for a Christmas frame art piece, right? Just saying, you might see that at my holiday gift giving camp in December 2nd. If you're somebody that likes to come to that, or you want to come to that, you think it would be fun. We usually make 4, 5, 6 pack or designs that are not cards, right? They're usually home decor pieces or stationery or, you know, all kinds of fun things that you can use to give as gifts. So December 2nd, mark the date down. More details will be coming for that. And also, I don't know if you picked it up in my newsletter on Friday, but I am going to be doing my online BOGO sale. I believe it starts Friday, September 29th. I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently this year. I will be live with a lot of the product. I might do a couple of lives, so you're going to definitely want to be sure you are following me and watching, because first commenter is going to be the one that gets the product. So if there's multiple people interested in the same thing, you want to be there to comment. And there'll also be some albums that you can shop at your leisure. But more details will be coming on that. But I just wanted to give you a heads up so you can mark your day. And that'll be Friday evening. I probably will start about 7:30 that night. So, all right. And then this last one is not Christmas. It's floral, and it's called Delightful Floral. And it reminds me of the translucent stamp set that's in the mini catalog, which I really like that stamp set too. We're going to do either a YouTube or a coffee and cards with that one coming up. I'm going to show you the front side, and then I'll come back and flip them. That one's cute. That's a nice small pattern too. Ooh, this one's pretty. Look at the purples. You know, I love me some purples. More leaves, a little bit lighter color. I'll have to check out what these colors are too. There's that one. All right, and then let's look at the backs. Oh, watercolors. So I'm going to guess that's Lemon Lime Twist. What do you think? Oh, wow. Oh, that would make great sky paper. Look at that. Those of you that don't like to use the blending brushes to create your sky, there you go. Purple. No, probably bubble bath. That one's very pretty too. So I like the watercolor wash. Peacock. Put those two together. Ooh, rich. All right, so what are these colors? Let's see, Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party. Oh, see, Parakeet and Lemon Lime look a lot alike to me. Pool Party and Pretty Peacock. So that's a great assortment of colors and fun patterns on one side. And then you have the watercolor wash on the other side. So you've got leaves, florals, large and small, and then those beautiful watercolor washes. Okay, so which one of those four was your favorite? Was it four? I think it was four. Might have been five. Which one was your favorite? Okay. But I did want to share those with you. Again, they're in the online exclusive section of my storefront, which of course is addictedstamper.stampitup.net. So you can check them out there. But they're really, they did a good job with those, I think. I'm happy. I like those. All right, let's do some design or some card making. We're going to see how Lori did because she took all her supplies to the retreat house. Oh, you like the floral one, Carol? It is very pretty. Connie likes that last one. The pink and purple large flowers. There you go. That was a winner. I gotta say, mine's probably St. Nick, but I liked them all. I did. Okay. So I took all my supplies to the retreat house because that's where I'm going back to. And I thought, well, I don't really want to drag them home for 3 days. So I'm hoping I have everything I need for the kids. Hey, Pat. The last one. Boy, you guys like the floral. That's nice. Awesome. Well, that's great because that'll carry you the whole way through spring and summer too, right? All right. So we're going to do a little quilting tonight. How about this guy? This is a different one than we've done. This reminds me of a pinwheel. And I already know what I don't have is the little, oh, nope, I did pull them. Look at me. Look at me. All right. So card stock, basic white, thick for our card base. It is hard to choose. And then I am going to use one piece of paper that is reversible, obviously, as most of ours are. And we're going to cut that paper into, gotta grab a paper trimmer. Hold on 1 second. That went with me too. Okay, so we're going to cut that piece of paper into 4 rectangles. It currently measures 4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to cut these into 2 2-inch strips. And then each strip is going to be cut into 2 2 5 and an 8 rectangle. St. Nick, she was a woman after my own heart. And then 2 and 5 8. Okay, so you have 4 rectangles, all the same size. And now we're just going to cut them corner to corner. So I'm going to layer it in here like this. Corner and corner are both in the cutting track. And I'm going to cut away. So then we have our rectangles going the opposite directions, just like that. All right, let's pull this aside. Come here. Come here. And we're going to do that 4 times. So, did you guys all have a good weekend? What did you do? While I cut our squares or our rectangles. Do anything exciting? The weather is definitely turning to fall. Oh, we got a reunion. That's cool. That's very cool. Was it local or did you have to travel? can't pick up the papers. So there are our rectangles. And if you didn't notice, I put one rectangle in and cut it this way, and then put the other rectangle in and cut it this way, and then we got our 4. Okay. We're going to mount those onto the card front. This is easy. Local, good, 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 good. Your grandson was playing hockey in Philly. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. Do you belong to a book club, Carol? That's a good combination. Send the husband fishing and you go shopping, Carol. I love that. Oh, you were in Texas. Awesome, Lisa. You guys had great weekends. All right. I need adhesive, which is right here. And we're going to grab a silicone pad just because we have these tiny little points to get into, right? And I'm going to mount this right on the card front. We're not going to have an extra layer there. So we're going to do our best to get our borders even. Yay, they won. Awesome. That's fabulous. So once you've got them cut, it's really just a matter of mounting them on here. I feel like I'm working low tonight. So let me slide up here a little bit. I didn't sleep very much this weekend. Oh, okay, cool. Just the love of reading. My mother had a huge love of reading, and so do I. She instilled it in me. It also didn't hurt that I worked for Book of the Month Club for almost 20 years, if you've ever heard of them. That was a long time ago. But I'll tell you what, there was nothing better, because if you were an employee, any damaged books that we got or came through our lines or whatever, we had an employee bookstore and we could pick them up for like 25 cents. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So it allowed you to expand what your reading interests were, because you weren't investing $20 into a book to find out. And that was back then. You're working on luminary boxes. Very cool. I'm going to see if I can pick this one up and slide it over just a little bit. Yes, I know a lot of you answered the questions that I was posting. I was doing a challenge that Stamping Up had put out when we were at leadership, and when I lost my ability to do the things on Facebook that I needed to do, but I'm going to try to catch up. So if you are on Facebook, make sure you check out my page and you can comment. And I have to do my drawing now that I'm back live. So I'll be doing that for the Take Your Pick tool. If you haven't commented on that yet, you still have a chance till I get there. Hopefully I'm going to do that later tonight. Making sure my center points are pretty much lining up, as you can see. Does it remind anybody else of a pinwheel? Nice. That's very cool. Did I just put the adhesive on the wrong side, and I do not have an adhesive eraser here. All right, let's see if I can fix that at all. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought so too. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna pop this one here. Ooh, I'm way far away from the bottom edge though, aren't I? Well, we're gonna stay with it now. And then last one's gonna fit in that corner. And if you like liquid glue, you could absolutely, okay, no, we're not. We're gonna have to fix this. If you like liquid glue, this is a great opportunity to use that as well. Oh, very cool. Nice. You had a good weekend, Connie. Lots of fun things going on there. How old is your grandson? I'm gonna go down there. There we go. All right, and then I just went real simple, right? I used those new deckled circles that are in the mini catalog, and I cut two that would mount together. I'm using the Merry Christmas from Cottage Wreath. He's 9. Awesome. Well, congratulations to him and your son anniversary. Cherry cobbler for our greeting. And this is, I think, the smallest Merry Christmas we have right now. It's, oh, well, I used scrap paper, evidently, did do that. It's always a surprise when I flip it over. But that's the smallest Merry Christmas that I think we have right now. And we're going to pop that right in the center on dimensionals. So before I forget, and I will post it too, if you do come over and hang out with me on YouTube on Tuesdays, Tuesday we'll be back in the evening. So I normally do lunch with Lori, but now we're going to do not late night, but later night with Lori because I have to be in Gettysburg during the day. So it'll be Tuesday night at 8 on YouTube will be the next live event. Please come hang out with us over there. And then I'll be back here Thursday morning as long as it continues to work. I feel like I have to put that caveat out there, right? Tuesday morning or Thursday morning at 10 for coffee and cards. And then we're just going to add some of the festive pearls in the gold. What do you think? I kind of like this pattern. And it's easy. That's what I like. All the measurements, you know, one cut 4 times. I'm just going to pop some of these on here for a little extra bling. Always in odd numbers, of course. And there we go. There is our first project. You like it? Good, 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 good. Oh, thanks, guys. You had 2 inches. I know, I saw that. That's awesome, Corinne. You guys were so in need of that. That was really good news. All right, so that is project number 1. I got one more for you tonight, and then I'll let you hopefully inspire you to go stamp a card. What do you think? Oh, I'm glad you liked it. How about this one? Here is a bookbinding fold done in the opposite orientation. Typically, we're doing it in this orientation, but I thought, well, let's do it in the landscape orientation. Why not, right? And another fun pattern, except I don't know that my husband was emptying the car for me so I could get ready for this. And I don't think he brought my embossing folders in yet, so we might go without an embossing folder. All right, pecan pie is our card base. And of course, this is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. Whoops. Scored at 5.5. And then I think I scored it at 1, but let me just double check. Nope, 1 1/4. Okay, so we have a 1 1/4 score there. So 5.5 and 6.5 is where you would score it. Of course, this is going to be your book binding, if you will. Okay. We are using the Inked Botanical Designer Series paper. And we're going to mount that right down the spine, but we're going to add a layer of Calypso Coral. You just got done making 4. Awesome. I always like to hear what you guys are stamping. Don't hesitate to share your creations over in the VIP group either. Stamp with Lori, Addicted Stamper is our VIP group. That's where I will put files when we have like PDFs and files of things that I'm sharing with you. And I would love for you guys to post your projects so we can see them and give you kudos. If you're not a member of that group, just request membership. If we're not friends on Facebook, we'll have to become friends, but I'm nice. You know, ask these ladies. I don't haunt you or hunt you down, but to be in the VIP group, that's a Facebook requirement. That's not a me requirement. And so we'll do that, and then I'll get you into the group. Okay, so there is our card base. We're going to layer up some pieces here. Except Lori didn't cut them right, so let's figure that out. So the Calypso coral piece is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and then our basic white should be 3 1/2. No, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So we're going to trim that down. I know it is. Hey, Zayna, good morning. Oh my goodness. So I'm guessing you haven't been to bed yet. Not that you set your alarm to get up and come see me, right? I was up until 3:15 Saturday morning, Friday night into Saturday morning, and then I think I was in bed by 1:45 last night. So, but we have so much fun at retreats that nobody wants to go to bed. Yeah, I like this fun fold too. One reason is it's kind of easy, right? Hey, that looks so much better, doesn't it now? Okay, so then we have some more. We have some squares here that we're going to use and mount onto. Well, I think I just cut the piece that was supposed to go on the inside, but we will deal with that. What do you say? Let's grab these squares. So I've got my pattern squares for the inside. And I've got another layer here that we're going to use to create the center focal point. This piece is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Of course it is, because it's a square. We're going to put it in the diamond orientation, and what we're going to do is just mount these tight to each other. Okay, working our way around. I need another orange one. There he is. So we're going to start with that. Oops. Tight into the corner, lining up both edges. And we're going to alternate our patterns. So here's a tip for you. If you're struggling with your seal, and a lot of times when we do smaller pieces, we're not giving it a full pull, if you will. If it's not starting for you, just rub it on there, and then it automatically starts it. If any adhesive is left behind, which typically it's not, you can just rub it right off. You tried to go to bed, you gave up and got up. Well, I'm glad you're here with us. I'm sorry you couldn't sleep, though. I've had nights like that. They're not fun. I remember when I was a little girl, my grandfather, he would only get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And I thought, oh my goodness, how do you do that? You know, because back then it was nothing to stay in bed till noon when I was a kid. I get it. I'm about a 5-hour girl. If I sleep longer than 5 hours, somebody's going to start to worry. Because yeah, I just don't seem to need more than that anymore. All right, so now we have our Lost Lagoon square, which is, let me give you that. That is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. top to bottom, side to side with the points. Now, I would emboss this if my embossing folders were here, but unfortunately they're not. The only one I have is the Christmas one, and I'm not sure that would look too good. So we're going to skip that part on this, and you can see it embossed and not embossed. Put that right in the center. I've got a piece of glue that's following me around. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a long night or a long day. I'm not sure which, huh? Okay. And then we have 2 more squares. This is where our polka dots are kind of going to come in. We're going to cut those. Doing a lot of the point-to-point cutting tonight for these quilt cards. And that's not unusual when you're working with the quilt designs, when you're paper quilting. It's going to fight me though, huh? There we go. There's one. You want to know what size this square is? A bit of both, yeah, I'm sure. This is 1 1/4 inch square. But everything is squares, so that makes it very easy. And then we're simply going to alternate. So the Lost Lagoon is really just the base cardstock. It's not a separate triangle. Oops. And I always lay them out first, because then that way I find out that I might have made a boo-boo, if I made a boo-boo. We don't make boo-boos, do we? So just like that. I think that one's really cool too. I love the quilt cards. I hope you do too. Haven't made one of these yet. They're fun and they really are easy peasy. So this one's going to go right down here. This one's going to come on the other opposite side, right? So that one went on your lighter pattern paper. Sorry. This one's going to go against the darker. And everything, the long edge, the long straight edge is what you're mounting to the outside. So in every corner, that's your orientation. That helps to recognize that as well. So you're not going, now where am I putting that one? Long edge to the side. And you're tucking a corner, right? That little corner of your cut piece is being tucked into the corner of the cardstock. All right, so this piece is going to go on here just to brighten it up a little bit. This is very vanilla. Lots of creative options. There are no mistakes in stamping, just opportunities for creativity. I've been telling my folks that forever. There we go. So it is one of those cards though, when somebody looks at it, they're like, wow, you know, because you've got that really cool pattern. I'm going to snip. I see one point here sticking beyond. We're just going to make that nice and even. Yeah. This is going to go on our front. The colors are so perfect with pecan pie as your neutral backdrop. That inked botanical paper is one of my favorites in the annual catalog. This is not as long as this, so I'm centering it off of our strip over here. We're going to grab some of the new coral twine. And before I seal our binding, we're going to bring that around and tie it off. Yes, fall colors. I agree. I am so ready for fall. I was going to try to tie a bow. I've done nothing but tie bows all weekend onto products for table and pillow gifts for retreat that I was just automatically going to tie a bow. We're just doing a knot on this one. The exciting thing at the end of retreat was I went out to move my car because I had another fellow attendee parked. I was parked behind her and she was packing up and my car wouldn't start. And at first I thought my key fob battery was dead. It turns out my battery was dead. All right, so there's that. Here is our circle. This was cut with the stylish shapes. And then I just have a little strip of Lost Lagoon here. I am just gonna fishtail it, eyeball, come in from the corner. Oops, don't drop it or don't cut your own finger. Either of those things is not necessarily productive. So we're gonna cut from each corner and that's gonna fall right out. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other end. And this is how you do a free-handed banner tail, just like that. Let's stamp happy birthday on there in Calypso Coral. Except it's not in the kit, which may mean it's in my club kit. It's right here. The happy birthday comes from Pansy Patch. That's one of my favorites with birthday greetings. Oh, thank you, Zaina. And did I mention this is vanilla that we're using? And I'm going to just add some adhesive across the banner and mount the circle down. So that's kind of centered on there. And then we're going to pop that up with some dimensional. And that's going to go right there. I just realized I put my square in the center on and in the opposite orientation, but I think it's okay. I think it still stands out nicely. We're going to grab one of the brushed brass butterflies. Oh my, you really cut your finger. Yeah, that's always one of my disclaimers at any in-person event. The scissors are very sharp. Do not hold me accountable if you cut yourself. I'm telling you, be very careful. I'm gonna add that cute little butterfly right there. And then even though this is a little bit smaller, I think it'll work. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, mount it, and then seal our book binding. And we're gonna do that in Calypso Coral too. They are some of the best little scissors I've ever used, and I've used a lot of scissors, basically because they cut the whole way down to the point. And so often scissors don't do that. I know that sounds crazy, but think about scissors that have the rounded tips, the noses. They don't really cut the whole way down to the tip, do they? So this is going to seal, so we're just going to pop it right there in the center. Make sure our cord is straight. You could do this with Seal Plus or Tombow or Tear and Tape, whatever your strong adhesive of choice is. You don't let anyone else use your snips. And then I'm going to take my bone folder, just make sure there's good contact. And there we go. There's project number 2. So those are our two our two quilt cards tonight. I hope you liked those. I think they're very pretty. This is a great Christmas card too, quick and easy, right? Not gonna require any, well, I don't think it'll require any extra postage. It's a very economical from a cardstock perspective because you're just using one layer, and then you have the designer paper as your accent. So you should be good there. And then I love the bookbinding fold, and I just felt the need to do it again. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I'm happy to be back on this platform. But Tuesday, I'm just as happy to be over on my YouTube channel, hanging out over there. Make sure you come join me. Again, just a reminder, it is not lunch with Lori this week. It's going to be evening with Lori. I have to come up with an L word. So I'll be live over there at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night. And then I'll be back here Thursday morning at 10. Be safe. Have a good one. Don't forget, if you want the sending cheer class, make sure you get signed up for that tonight if possible. I want to get those supplies ordered. And the pumpkin plaque and the stamp a stack will close on the 21st. So you can do a porch pickup for those if you're local, or come to the class, or you can do a to-go kit for the stamp a stack. Have a great evening. Be safe. Zaina, I hope you get some sleep. Later with Lori. I like it. Woohoo. Thank you. Yes, look, Debbie was right on there too. That's great. Later with Lori. That's what we'll use. Have a great one, guys. Take care. Bye.